too many is willing to play. From the streets to the courtroom. Informants makes deals with the police. Uh, to take in, turn in friends, families. Sometimes strangers. It's crazy. But in exchange for money, reduced sentences, or even a clean slate. In Kalamazoo, this trade isn't new. It's been happening for decades, man. With real cases that expose the truth behind the silent, currency. The snitch game in Kalamazoo, how much are they really getting paid? Look, let's take a deep dive in in the world of snitches actually, and they pay off in Kalamazoo. Um, in the 1990s, it was a thing called dangerous deals. In the 90s, the snitching was more than just a business. And actually, it was a way of survival. Especially when the crack epidemic had came in. So we're not gonna, sit here and say in the 90s wasn't no snitching because there was a lot of them. Um, Police was under pressure to lock up dealers, and dismantle gangs, but that mean informers was worth their weight in gold. You know what I'm saying? But it came with risk. You know what I mean? Case example. USV versus Daniels. That in 1996, in a major drug bust, a confidential informant in Kalamazoo helped the DEA, take down a local cocaine operation. To tell you the truth, in exchange for his cooperation, he received, I want to say $500 per tip.